Hey, good job! Amazing! You did fantastic! Don't we say this thing to our children when they do something nice? They have completed their homework on time. We say, hey, good job! They put their toys in its place. Amazing! Good job! What a nice room. But what if I were to tell you that saying good job or praising them like this is causing more harm than encouragement? तो अब आप सोचेंगे तो क्या तारीफ करना बंद कर दे? तो तारीफ कैसे की जाए जिससे बच्चे का फायदा हो? In this video, we will talk about 3 ways praising the child is causing harm to their psyche and 3 ways in which we can change how we are appreciating so that we help them grow mentally and emotionally. This video is not a lesson. I need you to pause this video right now and think, when was the last time you appreciated your child and what did they do and how did you appreciate it? Keep that in mind before moving on with this video, because this video is going to be a game changer for you. Hello, this is Hiral. Welcome to Heart of Parenting. Appreciating the child in this way causes 3 different types of harms in their psyche. Number 1, motivation. There was a decades-long study that said that when the child receives external validation, external rewards, their intrinsic motivation takes a hit. Meaning, the child who is doing something because of curiosity, joy, mastery, is now doing everything for the praise. The children start doing things not because they want to do it or they like it. They start doing it because you would like it and you would come and praise. So where is that motivation? That motivation is coming from outside. The parents, the society, they are the ones for whom the child start performing. So the child is not doing something, he's performing. Number 2 is self-worth. In a study regarding praise and mindset conducted at Stanford University, derived that the children who are overly praised for the performance, the outcome, as well as their trait like, wow, you have done amazing, or wow, you're so smart, they are less likely to take up new challenges. They are very afraid of failures and they are scared of disappointing others, particularly the adults who have been praising them constantly like this. Such children, they start questioning their own self-worth when the praise disappears. For example, आज आपके बच्चे ने अच्छे से होमवर्क कंप्लीट किया तो आपने उसको बोला, वाओ अमेजिंग, कितना स्मार्ट है तू, कितने अच्छे से होमवर्क कर लिया. कल उस बच्चे ने फिर से होमवर्क कंप्लीट किया और आप उतनी शानदार प्रेज नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो क्या होगा? बच्चे को लगेगा, अरे आज मैंने अच्छे से होमवर्क नहीं किया, शायद मेरी में ही गलती है, शायद पापा मम्मी को अच्छा नहीं लगा. तो यहाँ क्या हुआ? बच्चा अपने आप को क्वेश्चन करने लग गया, ऑल बिकॉज यू डिड नॉट प्रेज द एफर्ट्स. See, हम बिजी होते हैं, कभी कभी चूक जाते हैं, that's okay, it happens. But the child is not emotionally matured enough to understand that just because the praise didn't come, it does not mean that what you have done is not right or not good. Such children start questioning their self-worth. They start thinking that I am not good enough. I have done something wrong because my parents are not pleased by my performance. This is when we are causing the biggest disservice to our child's mental health. Number 3, dependency. In a book called Punished by Rewards, the author says that overpraised child becomes approval dependent adult, meaning they constantly seek approval and validation from outside people, parents, bosses, teachers, friends, their spouse. They want approval of everyone. अगर किसी ने तारीफ नहीं करी या किसी ने बहुत ज्यादा उनके फोटोज को लाइक नहीं किया, suddenly they start going into depression. कि अरे क्या हो गया, लोग मेरी तारीफ नहीं कर रहे हैं, I must have done something wrong. They are terrified of criticism. This is not healthy. A child or an adult should be ready to take on any kind of criticism, understand whether it is valid or not, and then should be able to edit their behavior as needed. So for them, there is no curiosity, joy, pride in their own work. For them, everything is performance, pressure, and people pleasing. Do we really want our child to be like this? Do we want him to grow up to be like, अरे अगर मेरे इंस्टा की रील को 500 लाइक नहीं आए तो इसका मतलब आई एम वर्थलेस? Do we really want that to happen for our children? No. And all this can happen simply because of that unconscious good job. So how do we deal with this? What do we say जिससे हम हमारे बच्चे की तारीफ करें और उसको ग्रोथ के लिए मटेरियल मिले? She thinks she is good from inside. She feels that yes, I am good. What I do, I don't need external validation. I am enough. How do we make that happen? Let me confess here. I am also equally guilty. I have also praised my child this way. Good job, amazing, how genius you are. I have done this and I have now learned how do I change my behavior. And how do we do this? Rather than becoming their performance reviewer and clapping when they are reaching to the top, let us be their mirror. There are 3 ways in which we can praise our child: awareness, ownership, and identity. Let's talk about it. Number 1, awareness. Awareness is all about switching from I approve mode to look what you are becoming. For example, when the child shows you a painting done by them, then you look at it and see, I saw that you were doing it for 2 hours now. Now this is called patience. This is attention to detail. Say for example, your child has completed the homework and that was a particularly difficult sum that they were able to do it after lots of tries. Then you appreciate those efforts that the child put in. And I saw how long you were working on it. This is persistence. You name those things. When you name those things, you are helping the child to see their efforts for what it is. And trust me, rather than saying good job, when the child sees that you are recognizing their efforts, that is a better encouragement than idle praise. Number 2, ownership. How do you make them the owner of their efforts? By turning the spotlight back on them. You ask them questions rather than expressing your opinion. So again, if the child has done a painting and he has come to you, rather than saying, oh wow, this looks amazing, say it this way: hey, you have completed this? How does it feel? So when you say this, now the child is introspecting exactly what is it that I am feeling. This way, they stop performing for praise and start doing it because it makes them feel good. They tune into their own voice that if I'm doing something, what does it make me feel? Am I happy by doing this? We want that compass, which is right now pointing outwards, to turn inwards. Number 3, identity. Name the thing that they have done very good. For example, somebody came to your home and your child shared his or her toys with the other child without your prompt. So now you say, this was a very kind thing to do. You named it kind. They put the toys back without your prompts. So tell them, this is a very organized behavior. I see the room is very clean now. Just this much. You don't have to say good job, wow, amazing. You are adding what you are seeing, and this shapes their identity. They feel that they are organized, they are kind, they are disciplined, they are completing things on time, they are persistent. Now this is a seed for their growth. Their self-worth, their self-image is now blossoming because of your praise. Isn't this what you wanted to do? If there is one truth I want you to take away from this video, it is this: our children are not here to perform for our approvals. They are here to become a better human beings. The one who does not need outside validation or strangers applauding for their success. We need the children who are confident in their own abilities. Saying good job is not wrong. It is just incomplete praise. They do not need a stamp of approval. They need a mirror. A mirror that says, I see you. I see your efforts. I see your kindness. I see your persistence. I see the courage it took for you to get up even after falling again and again, and finally reaching your goal. This is what we are teaching our children when we talk in the language of awareness, ownership, and identity. So the next time your child does something, tie their shoelace well, show you something that they did, pause before appreciating or before automatically saying, wow, good job, kitni achhi baat hai. Start telling them what they need to hear from you, not what you want to speak. I'm sure you know many parents who need to hear this. Please share with your family, friends, school groups, and let us have an entire planet full of children who are conscious, who are growing up to be a fantastic human being, all because we altered the way we appreciate our children. If you like this video, please subscribe to Heart of Parenting. Thank you.